Hello everyone, my name is Zero, and welcome to a pretty unscripted video. I am very unprepared for this video. Like, I forgot to connect my headphones because you guys don't have audio yet, but I feel like today I want to talk about something that I feel like no one else is talking about. And to do that, I want to get this discourse rolling because I don't feel like anybody has brought this up since the Dragon Ball Super Beerus trailer has been shown to us. So I am going to be playing a few clips. I don't know how much I am going to be able to play of them because Toriotaro is Toriotaro, and toy animation will eat people. They're YouTube channels, not actual cannibalism. But anyways, I'm going to show a few clips. Obviously, I'm going to be cutting back to this picture right here so that I don't get in too much trouble, but I want to show you a few clips to support my theory on why I think that Beerus used what little he knows against, what little Ultra Instinct he knows against Goku. Case and point. Exhibit 1. This scene.
続けようぜビルス様。スーパーサイヤ人ゴッドのパワーはまだオラを上に連れてってくれるみてえだからよ。
Alright, I let the scene play out so that you guys can hear me a bit better, but this part right here, let's slow it down a little.
続けようぜビルス様。スーパ
Blue
ー
aura.
サイヤ人ゴッ
And then we got this, which literally looks exactly like Goku did turning mastered.
ドのパワー。
Huge blue circle, the blue lines going across, giant aura.
まだオラ
And then you got this blue aura wrapped around Beerus on top of his purple aura, which we know in the manga, which, yes, manga spoilers right now, click off right now if you don't want manga spoilers, click off right now if you don't want manga spoilers. In the manga, Goku uses Ultra Instinct in combination with other transformations, so this could be huge foreshadowing to multiple arcs we're getting down the road, because this is a remake of the anime. And I cannot wait.
上に連れてっ
Bring
て
Beerus
くれ
back. But like, yeah. This is white and blue. White and blue, white and blue, white and blue. And the rest is purple. Little bit of blue, little bit of blue, little bit of blues. But like, what made me think of it,
サイヤ人ゴッドのパワー
this right here is exactly the same it is are we seeing it? And if not, I'll let the rest of the scene play out.
サイヤ人ゴッドのパワーは
He has this aura here. Look when Goku starts to tap into Ultra Instinct. Same circle. It's the same circle. And why do I find it so important to bring this to your attention? It is because it finally brings forth understanding to this statement. This statement right here. Even so, it's been so very long since since I last saw you fighting at near 70% power. I have always theorized because in Battle of Gods, Goku says that he's going about 80%, and Beerus says that he's using about 70. And then in this scene...
I just want to hear you say that you give up. Huh? Well, I do. I do give up. I've given all I've got, Lord Beerus, but there's still no way I can beat you. I mean, you're the strongest in the whole universe. Well, I'm happy to see you're finally realizing the full terror of Beerus the Destroyer. But I know strength when I see it, and yours is formidable. I've lived longer than you can comprehend, and of all my countless fights, you're my second strongest foe. Wow, only the second strongest? Well, that's a drag.
That scene right there, where Beerus explains that Goku was only the second strongest, obviously was a lie, but that was one of the scenes that people had a problem with, because Beerus only using 70% of his power means that Super Saiyan Blue should have been surpassed, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken should have been surpassed, and it doesn't make sense. So I've always contributed to 70% of Beerus's base form. And if this is showing us the first steps of Ultra Instinct, which is basically everything Dragon Ball Super builds up to is Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, if you like read the story. But if this is our first showing of Ultra Instinct in the anime, Ultra Instinct sign, that is, I think that would solve the 70% issue, because it would be 70% of Beerus's base form, because in this conversation, which is the Dragon Ball Super version,
悟空さんを認めて 100% のパワーを出したなんていうのは彼の全力を引き出すための方便嘘ですものね分かってるじゃないか
Beerus admits that he never even went close to All Out. He just lied to Goku so that he could see the full power of Super Saiyan God. Obviously, Goku was the strongest fight that Beerus had ever participated in, but he couldn't let Goku know that. And I think that Beerus tapping into Ultra Instinct during the fight against Goku will solve the I was only using 70% of my power issue. Because if Beerus used 100% of his power on top of his knowledge of Ultra Instinct, he would have just wiped the floor with Goku, and that wouldn't have been very fun for him. But like I said, this video was not very planned out. There's probably going to be very minimal, if any, editing at all. But yeah, I literally think that Beerus going Ultra Instinct will solve the 70% issue. And I don't think enough people are talking about the fact that Beerus has a blue aura in the most recent trailer. But I cannot wait for this fall and for more Dragon Ball Super content to make its way out. It will be beautiful. Anyways, that is really all I had to say. I just wanted to talk about the fact that no one is talking about UI Beerus, and I feel like that is criminal. I know it's all the hype of the Moro arc. The Moro arc. What about Moro? We don't have a date for Moro. Let's talk about what we have now. What we have now is UI Beerus. And, well, John Dragon Ball. Keep it 1,000. Take care.